front of you. You had to be touching the other players, and you know, by that point you could just melee them. And it wouldn't even do that much damage either. They had to nerf the damage. But then in single player, and it even fired faster in single player. So they nerfed the fire speed, the fucking, just all this fucking retarded shit. Oh boy.
You're actually in here?
Yeah.
Stop the payload?
I'm gonna stop the payload. Oh fuck, they're shooting me. I can't stop the payload, they're shooting me.
You should keep the shotgun the same way, but make it so you have to spec your character towards.
Yeah, or something, or just make it so you have to be level 100 to get it. But then everyone's gonna be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna be level 100." Instead, they made it so that the fucking shotgun was, or the AK-47 was level 100, which was weird.
It's the greatest gun ever made.
Yeah, oh, it's the best gun. It was stronger than the. Who cares? It's fucking Modern Warfare. Who even plays that shit anymore? Not me, motherfucker.
No, not me. Bullshit.
Not me. Bullshit. Fuck you up your ass.
It's all
Jack me up, suck this.
Infinite Warfare now.
Yeah, which again, I'm not gonna give a shit about because I'll be playing fucking Titty Fall 2.
So we just.
You know what
Did you see
fucking
that thing?
pisses me off about that trailer?
The Infinite Warfare trailer, which I haven't seen yet.
Well, there's a scene where they're like flying in fucking space and they're like taking off from Earth. And, like there's like
With
Imperial
this
fucking Star
things I've ever
Destroyers
seen.
and shit. And then they got these little like jets that have wings in space. And like, and I can understand because like maybe they take off from Earth and they need the wings or something. Not that like the Imperial Battle Star Destroyers needed wings, but they're switching their wing position in space. You know, they're going from like a swept wing design to like a delta, and it doesn't make any sense at all.
It would have no function even in the fictional universe.
Yeah,
Shit.
just whatever. Looks cool. Who gives a shit?
It looks cool. Yeah, the exact same reason why Superman ended up personally destroying like 20 skyscrapers on his own, because it looked cool in the movie. Look at those buildings. Do you see all those buildings?
Movies, we're definitely going to have to go and see Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, Doctor Racist Strange.
I figured I was going to see it anyway, but now I
good.
have to see it.
Now I have to see it.
Because it's racist.
If it's racist, fuck,
It's
I would
racist
love.
against
I would.
Tilda Swinton.
I
Tilda
would-
Swinton's her own race, you know.
Yes, she's
There's
her
no
own
way she's
gender.
a white woman.
She's the closest thing to trans in
I'm-
anything.
I'm pretty sure she's part alien.
Yes, but hot alien.
She,
She's
it's
hot.
it's kind of weird hot.
Yeah.
For somebody who might be a guy, I would definitely do that.
Well, she was cast in a movie. I remember seeing a movie on IFC years ago because she looked kind of masculine. So it's a movie where it's like Victorian era, whatever. And one day she just wakes up and suddenly she's a fucking woman. And like halfway through the movie, and it's like, whoa, I'm a fucking woman all of a sudden. What the
That
fuck?
she has to kill herself.
She has to fucking kill herself. She has to be patriarchally oppressed.
I was thinking maybe like she was playing David Bowie or something.
She could do that. That would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. I just realized I have an ultimate up. So yeah, this game, it's okay. Overwatch Snorver.
It really makes me wonder though, what's the point? What are they really engineering here? And the answer is nothing. They're
just
spending
want
millions and millions of dollars in development on this fucking game just to
on this
basically make
TF2 ripoff.
Yeah, but you know what? I
DreamWorks
think
movie.
Yeah,
game.
DreamWorks movie, the game, TF2.
God knows how much of the assets for this game were just assets scraped up from the MMO that they were making that just failed.
You know what? Yeah, I have a
World of
feeling they may have
Warcraft?
just thrown all those in the garbage, though.
No, they were making a new MMO that like they just decided to throw into the garbage can.
They may have not
And like
even kept any
and
of
the setting
those.
and everything actually was awfully close to Overwatch.
Blizzard is incredibly wasteful with a lot of their shit, too, though. But yeah, they may have...
But on top of
kept
that,
some
what is the
in it.
point of even making this game? It's not a new concept, it's TF2.
I think they want some of the TF2 bucks. They're like, hey, we can do
The
TF2
free to
better.
play game.
They want the TF2 bucks. They want the MOBA bucks.
Yeah.
They want to like be able to like have
Did
these
they make a
characters.
MOBA? They have a MOBA on the market,
Well,
don't
that's
they?
the even better part, is that fucking MOBAs come from fucking Blizzard.
Yeah,
But the ones who made the real money on that was fucking Valve and Steam and
yeah, because
whoever
fucking
did those other games.
Valve was the first one who actually thought to monetize it.
Yeah, Heroes of the Storm certainly isn't a failure of a game, though. I mean,
Well, it's a
as far as
Blizzard
I know,
game.
there are a lot of
It's-
people that play it.
It's a Blizzard game, so it is kind of a failure, but
Creative
Well,
failure, but
I mean
not
financial
exactly
failure.
yeah, just not a
Not
financial.
necessarily.
The only
Failure
failure
financial.
that fucking matters.
Yes, that's true.
The only failure that matters. Just look at the fucking new Transformers movies.
Yes.
Christ.
That's not a failure, really. Unfortunately.
Nope.
Nope. Armor. I got armor from Patriarch Ape. Apparently, there's a patriarchal ape in this game.
Well, it was the closest I could get to patriarchal rapist.
Rape. Rape! No.
Rapier ape.
Rape, rapity, rape.
Because after all, this game has already been raping women. They've been raping
Yes.
women with this video game by having a sexually attractive character who's not a real-life
There's-
baby pig.
There's at least two characters who wear the most ass-huggingly pants just humanly possible, and then there's really, that's the two I can think of. There's probably, like, all the other ones.
Well, there, you know, I actually got to see underneath the fucking smock of the Pally Priest healer. Here she is right here. And basically it's just extremely tight ass leggings. Tight
Fucking
ass.
and a
Which
tight
one's
ass
that?
that could
The
crack a
angel
walnut.
chick?
Could
Or-
crack a walnut.
Can't remember the fucking names.
As Mercy is the
angel chick
healer.
or the
But yeah,
the
Tracer
one that
is the
we
one.
had
Tracer's the original one who had such a tight ass that it had to become a fucking political
That feminism
fucking
had to
nightmare.
feminism had to get involved and claim that they're being raped.
You know, I think the only reason why that blew up was how the administrator on the site answered the question, because I think they were going to change it anyway,
Or is there
and they
Yeah.
they implied that they were changing it due to the reasons that were brought up, but I don't think that's what the change was made at all for.
Yeah, it just seems. Yeah, it seems a little random. Although it looks like it's more patriarchally oppressive, which is great. But
I mean, it looks like
not
it's
that I
kinda-
want to respect Blizzard over anything, because they're one of the shittiest game companies out there. But I have to respect them for making for
Yeah,
like
the
raping
little amount
even
of
more.
respect I had, I have just a little bit more for them now, because they just stuck their middle finger right into the fucking up the ass and hole of the fucking feminists and just twisted it. Just twisted their colons into a knot.
You gave them a fucking tech hemorrhoid. That's how bad it was.
That was bad. I'm so dead.
Dead, and gonna die. Anyways, yeah, we were talking about World of Warcraft before this, and how the people are trying to bring back vanilla servers, and they want Blizzard to like give official support to vanilla servers because like, oh, vanilla, that's for the game.
I don't see why it's their obligation to give official support to them, but
They could,
I
but I
certainly
also don't
don't
give a
see why
shit
they
because
like decided
vanilla
to
was
strike
one of the
out.
most miserable game experiences I've ever had in my fucking
I
life.
mean, for regular
For
World of
fucking
Warcraft,
World of
it's
shit
one of the
fuck.
worst. It's one of the worst fucking versions of the game.
The thing is that the only reason why World of Warcraft was successful was because every other MMO was actually even more miserable and shitty and poorly made and less
They're
fun.
all like Korean grinding simulators.
Yeah, they had no fun. Like, I remember playing desperately wanting to enjoy Ragnarok Online, and I played it for a few days, and it was the most boring video game I had ever played in my entire
Yeah,
life.
same with Lineage too, despite all the like great titties in it.
I remember,
It's
yeah, I
all
just,
it is. It's
keep
just
going.
a tit. It's kind of like a woman in that regard. It's just a tit delivery vehicle.
but yeah, I remember there was like EverQuest and Dark Age of Camelot was the competition, and those games were not any more fun.
Well, the problem with those games are the thing that WoW did different than every MMO before it was that it made the entire overworld traversable alone.
Yeah,
Like, there's-
and it was.
I mean,
more
as long as you're the
polished.
right level and in the right place, there's no. If you're at max level, there's no place that you can't go. And whereas Dark Age of Camelot, the second you step out or an EverQuest, you do not leave a town without a party. You know, you cannot fucking make it on your own. Whereas
I didn't even know that, and that's retarded.
Yes, it is. The only time you need a party in WoW is to go into an instance or a dungeon or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that was another
To
thing.
deal with the normal
Warcraft.
scum. The normal scum, but these are like reduced normal, failed normies.
Mm.
Yeah, the lower level of normies who would play fucking MMOs, but the World of Warcraft, it had like all that polish, that environment, the characters that were
The
like
environment
animated.
was particularly just like so adventurous. It looked amazing.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
like a place you would
around the
want to
forest
adventure in.
and stuff, and it's like,
It was
holy
like
shit,
Far
this
Cry
forest
1.
is gigantic.
It was just like Far Cry 1, where you go around and it's like, wow, look at that giant satellite dish. I can actually go there and shoot people there and shit. That's awesome. And that's how it should be. That's how every MMO always should have been. And the fact that they weren't means that every single MMO failed before. Like, Ragnarok Online sort of let you do it, but Ragnarok Online was barely a game. It was just a big fucking area, and it's like, here's enemies, now go attack them.
And
Here's
it was
harder
overhead
enemies.
2D, so it's not like you could actually see that.
Yeah,
far.
it wasn't really that immersive. It was
playing as
Ply.
Paladin,
That was it.
Pally Slut. I'm playing as Pally Slut.
Slut.
Pally,
Yeah,
Pally Priest.
Yeah, here the screen says no tank heroes. Team tips, no tank heroes. That means that we don't have any tank heroes.
We got two people playing as Laylee, Egyptian Laylee.
Fucking Samus Laylee. Egyptian Samus Laylee. But yeah, the game warns you. The game attempts to warn you that your team doesn't have any of such and such class. But aside from that, yeah, it doesn't do anything about it. Because, I mean, with only 6 players per team, you can only fucking... I mean, there's like 4 different types of classes, so usually people are just going to go with whatever they like. And in this case, I go with whatever I think looks the best.
Well, if you fucking hate the playstyle, then of a tank or a healer or whatever, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Well, there's
I'm a
tanks
team
and
player.
healers, and then there's offense and defense.
Yeah, there's the guy who turns into a mech, the guy who turns into a turret.
I mean, I've played as a medic. I think I have the most hours in TF2 as a medic anyway. So I already fucking have that. I'm fine with being a healer. It's just that I don't like being forced to be a healer just to win.
Or to play at all.
I'm sure like a good team can take a good players can maximize what they got.
They can, but again, the
that's
problem is
ultimately the only priority.
You're still dependent heavily on your team. That's actually one of the reasons why I like Battlefield so much more. First off, it's 32 versus 32, so an individual can make a difference, but without needing... Fucking got killed by turrets. But an individual isn't going to fucking wreck the entire game.
Am I supposed to capture this or blow it up?
Fucker.
See, here's another thing. This game's not really unique enough to have. It's just like all the game is capture points where you stand in an area, or just kill. I don't think there's even deathmatch.
I mean, it's free to play now. But that's
but I wouldn't pay money for this game. I would not pay money for this game because it's not unique enough. Like, if there was a mode of this game where it's like, attack this thing by actually blowing it up by shooting it with rockets and shit, then it would be like, oh, cool, that's fun, I can spray.
There's like a story mode. That's the thing, is people are, the Blizz guzzlers are like, oh, it's such a great story.
Yeah, when it comes to sycophants for game companies, Blizzard probably has the biggest in history.
Well, there's MGS, and then there's Blizzard, and then everyone else just falls by the wayside.
MGS is just a game series. Blizzard is an entire company where people, like, everything they do is so great. But it's the anime syndrome, where everything they do is just really polished and has an aesthetic that's appealing to look at. But the gameplay itself
or even when it isn't. Even when the fucking art style is fucking disgusting to look at.
Well, they're riding on the coattails too of yesteryear.
Yeah, they're not doing anything really that fresh. It's just
arguably their height was Warcraft 3, and
Warcraft 3 wasn't even
World of Warcraft back when it was arguably there was a height to World of Warcraft, and then I think it was generally all down. Probably when they got acquired by Activision. I'm sure a lot of talent
that's the
fled.
beginning of the end, as far as I'm concerned.
That's usually what happens. Is a
Or
big
not the
company
beginning of
buys
the end,
them
it
up,
was
and
the
then
end. For me, the beginning of the end was when fucking Diablo 2 ended, and that fucking excellent fucking final FMV, it was like, oh, that was a good story. That was, weird and unique and interesting and cool and fantasy, like real fantasy, and it was fucking different. And then Lord of Destruction started, and it was the dumbest shit ever. It was just this gay DBZ fucking anime shit that was fucking completely moronic. I was like, wow, the company's just fucking dead. But I still wanted to play a form of Diablo 2 that was like third-person, giant, open world, fully cooperative with hundreds of people out in the fucking world, instead of just being limited to like small servers that only had like 4 players max or some shit. So I wanted to play World of Warcraft.
Never made, like an MMO, like trying to like recreate Diablo style gameplay, but in MMO form.
Yeah, that's why I got World of Warcraft 4 originally, was because it was like, oh, fucking MMO, it's like a Diablo MMO.
They still nobody's really ever made the fucking game that they should. Oh fuck. They still haven't made the game that they should have with this technology, which is a free-form open world game. No one's just done this. Every single game requires you to team up with fucking retards. It's gotta be online all the time, which just ruins the game if anything goes wrong.
You're being forced to interact with people who usually can't even fucking tie their own shoes or something.
There is a new game coming out. God, what is it called?
It's called Titanfall 2.
No,
yes, it is.
It is actually, it's an MMO, but it actually has a single player mode. And like you can do anything in this game. You can like just build houses or whatever. I'm trying to think.
Well, that's kind of what I was hoping Elite Dangerous would be like, because it's like got a heavy single player bent, but at the same time there's also a lot of people. They're always on. You can always play with other people.
Yeah, you can decide if you suddenly want to fucking be playing with other people or not.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the game was unplayable.
Yeah, I would like a never-ending space game where you can build shit, but
No Man's Sky.
No
Man's Sky doesn't have buildings, so yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. But they said that they might implement something like that later.
I mean, really, all I want is what No Man's Sky is promising. I'll go for that, especially with this wonderful Steam controller. Wonderful.
The Steam controller should be great for that.
One thing we were talking about fucking World of Warcraft before was vanilla. I remember being in the Barrens and just fucking like having to walk from Crossroads to Ratchet would take like 20 minutes and nothing would happen.
It's one of the shortest walks ever, actually.
Yes, it's one of the shortest walks ever. It's 20 minutes.
The worst fucking walk in the Barrens is like everything past, what's that central town? All the way to the damn elevators at the cliffs down into the
Crossroads.
Thousand
no, not
Needles
the
and
at the crossroads. And once you go past that, it's just like a never-ending fucking road all the way to that elevator that goes into
going down to, was it not Ratchet, but the really south town in the fucking
Parajo or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But the one even further south, past the racetrack, that actually had no function in the game. It wasn't really a racetrack. You would barely see anyone racing, but you'd take some of the most painful quests in the entire fucking game there, because they would require you to go across continents and shit.
You have to fly around and fly back and fly forward. That's actually one of the other shitty things, is you'd have to actually...
They didn't give you flight
You'd
paths.
have to literally walk through a level 40 area as Horde in order to get a level 20 flight path so that you could keep playing the game. And if you did do that, you couldn't level up.
And Alliance didn't have any of that.
Play the game.
Alliance did not require any of that for even 1 second.
No, they had a much
They punished the Horde.
progression.
They basically punished the Horde for playing as Horde, because they're the evil monsters. But in reality, the Alliance were actually the bad guys. If you paid any attention to the dumb, stupid, fucking shitty-ass fuck garbage story, the fucking sub Dungeons and Dragons fanfic story.
Intelligence insulting. And by Dungeons and Dragons, you mean the movie, of course.
Yes, the movie Dungeons and Dragons, a fanfic based off of that. That's what the fucking story to World of Warcraft was. That's really what the
that was
story
like
of
a
Warcraft
passion
was. It's
project,
fucking
that movie.
3.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That was actually like apparently that entire setting was like that dude's personal setting that he had been playing with his friends since high school, and like his whole goal was to make a movie, and it took him years to get it made, and then it was so fucking lame.
That's unfortunately not to slam Dungeons and Dragons too much, but that's kind of the reality of writers who fucking play Dungeons and Dragons and take their fucking setting that
people
seriously.
in general, yeah.
There was
Well,
this
I mean,
fucking-
most of that shit, if you read, like, you know, I went back and I was reading, like, Drist, you know, all the R.A. Salvatore stuff, and, you know, and that shit, and I was just thinking to myself, this shit would have been really great in middle school.
Yeah, it's great when you're fucking, for like young adults if you're into that kind of shit, but to be honest, I was fucking never into fantasy settings when I was that age anyways. I would have preferred
My favorite
Probably
fantasy
Cyberpunk, I
setting
guess,
is
but I didn't.
Fallout.
Yes,
Fallout is the best fantasy
the
setting.
best fantasy setting ever. Oh shit. But oh, blowing up the cameras. The fucking what's beeping? What the fuck's going on? Oh
They're
shit.
capturing the thing.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. But yeah, I remember seeing some documentary. Shit. I remember seeing some documentary about like Dungeons and Dragons players from like
They're demon
2006.
worshippers, devil worshippers.
No, it was from 2007, and it was just about people who like did DMing and fucking playing sort of like their lives, and one of them was like an aspiring fucking writer, and it just sounded like he basically wrote a complete bland derivative fucking Lord of the Rings shit, but with like funny dragon sidekicks. And like he fucking sent it off to a publisher and they fucking rejected him, and he was like, oh man, it's really sad. Like he was devastated over what was probably a complete dog shit book he was trying to fucking get out there.
Well, it's probably
Wow,
because
that's
all he
sad.
ever reads is fantasy shit.
Yeah, exactly. You got to really branch out if you're
Also,
gonna
probably
fucking play
comic
anything.
books.
Yeah,
Probably
probably,
read a lot of
probably
comic
superhero
books.
comic books. He would probably be able to successfully write superhero comic books. He may get turned on for that too, though. Haha. But yeah, it just reminds me of like kind of the taste that a lot of people like when it comes to escapism. If you fucking rely on it, I think that you're just gonna be a dumb fuck. Whereas if you just entertain yourself with it, I think the results are going to be way better, at least.
I think that's 99% of the anime's problem is
Yeah.
escapism.
Or 100%. If you round it up to the nearest millionth, 100% of anime. But yeah, that's, I mean, especially because we fucking have been exposed to anime fans, the worst of fucking anime fan, which is really the average of anime fans. But we've been exposed to them for many years, like since the late 90s, I remember. And just the not even their awful taste, but like the fucking arrogant cuntiness that they always have about even the shittiest, most mundane, retarded, moronic anime shit.
Act like
That's
they
a nerd
invented
thing,
something. They act like they cure cancer.
Yes, they act like watching these dumb cartoons cured cancer.
That's the way a lot of nerd interests are, though, is
Yeah.
that that
But anime's worse.
hoity-toity, you know.
And anime is like 100 times.
But yeah,
It's like, you know you're defending shit, right?
yeah. But yeah, they did. And so, only if you really fucking hammer them and just destroy their souls in every fucking way possible, will they
Must destroy
finally
the
admit,
person
okay,
before you
yeah,
rebuild them.
it's not great, But hey, it's just fun. Why are you attacking people who are just finding something fun?
The same people who would slam Adam Sandler movies justifiably,
Yes, or
but not seeing that connection.
their basis for comparison is always, oh, you probably just watch Disney movies. It's like, no, I'm an adult. I watch real movies for real people, faggots, and so. Oh shit! What am I doing? Yes, kill those motherfuckers. Yes.
I've got you in my
Great, we've got 5 more minutes for this fucking payload to not reach the 2 inches in front of itself.
They already took out my fucking sentry. We're just getting fucking
Is this
rocked.
rolling backwards? Oh, it is.
Yeah,
But-
it'll roll backwards eventually.
But yeah, the, what was it? Fucking something about anime fans are stupid. Shocking news.
Guess what? Anime fans are stupid.
They're stupid. They're dumb. They're gay wads.
Newsflash.
Newsflash. But, the...
Fuck him up. Fucked up those actors.
Yeah. Anyways, there's some stuff about it that just like we have so much history with them and how fucking completely arrogant and cunty they get, but then also like the backtracking and backpedaling that you force them to go into. Oh yeah, and their basis for comparison was always Disney movies, and they're like, "Oh, you watch Disney movies," but then they would always be like, "Oh, the new Disney movie's coming out! Can't wait to see it."
Yeah, they're the
It's
ones
like
who love
you're really that
Disney-
excited about
Disney
fucking
shit
a
the most.
you're that excited to go see Frozen.
Excited to see, not even Frozen, but it was like a fucking Hercules.
Yeah,
So,
the shitty,
the
the
really
really shitty fucking the
Pocahontas.
worst Disney movies ever made, the late '90s era,
Fuck.
with the singing, dancing hunchback, something that was actually made fun of in a fucking episode of The Critic,
Before
like fucking
even came out.
7 years before the actual movie came out, and people still talk about, like on the Nostalgia Critic, people are like, oh, this was one of the best Disney movies because it was really stupid and gay. I don't know why they would say that's why it's one of the best Disney movies. It seems like that no one would actually say that. Why would they say such a thing? I don't understand it, but yeah, the singing, dancing hunchback where he doesn't murder fucking the entire town at the
Car
end.
commercial. He does a car
Yes,
commercial.
where he
in the
does a
middle
car
of it.
commercial at the beginning. The hatchback made for a hunchback. That's I literally I've never seen the movie, but I remember the fucking
I remember Critic more.
the Critic episode is
Can't
clearly
remember,
superior.
They made fun of the hunchback on the Critic.
There was an episode of The Critic where they did a musical. They were doing a musical about the fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame, and it was just like singing, goofing around. It was just stupid, embarrassing. And then a few years later, as if inspired, Disney actually made a
like
fucking
they're inspired
cartoon.
by some invisible hand.
It was like some invisible hand was inspiring them, and then cut to Satan.
For some reason, only two that I remember from the Critic are like Keanu Reeves in The Merchant of Venice, and then the Alien 3 one where like the
It kisses.
alien has like a billion little mouths and then it kisses Ripley.
Oh yeah, that was I think a credit cookie.
Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah, it was one of the pre-intro.
The thing is that the musical wasn't a movie he was reviewing. It was like a musical
They
play.
went to see. They went to see a musical, a play,
and they do
theater.
several skits on it. So it's weird because I can't believe we've held out this long. We're still winning, sort of.
I'm surprised we haven't lost yet. No one's taken my armor.
I tried to. It's hard to spot. It's not easy enough to spot.
It's not me. It's all Blizzard. We're just
Blizzard.
getting fucking. I'm getting fucking absolutely raped here. Oh shit.
But the car keeps falling back, so they've actually lost a lot of ground.
Motherfuck. Well, my turret's set up. As long as they don't fucking kill my turret.
Just spraying rockets at the
That
car.
guy's
Oh, I
cheating.
killed somebody. Holy shit.
Motherfucker is cheating.
Motherfucking ass fuck.
Motherfuck.
But yeah, Blizzard, I fucking don't want to buy any games from them, so I'm definitely not buying this, but they're hyping the shit out of
It's
it.
ju- you know, even if it wasn't a moral issue, which, you know, I mean, hey, you know,
It's an
I
important
definitely,
moral
they
issue.
took a correct moral stance as far as Jews and feminazi fucks go. I still won't be buying this game because it's just really not that interesting.
I mean, if it was like $10, I might consider it, but it's like
But
60. It's not
they're
worth. It's not worth
advertising with
60.
Taco Bell, and there's
It's
like
not worth
entire
30.
fucking.
It's certainly
it looks
something I
like
can
DreamWorks made
wait
some of their
for.
movies because there's full-scale, full-length movies up
Which are not
on
interesting.
the internet made with
They're
this
porn.
game's engine. It's like, why? Why are they even doing that?
Are they
Who
sex
gives a
movies?
shit? There's full-length fucking. Well, they're not full-length, but somebody's doing like entire fucking full-scale motion pictures with this game's engine. I think it might actually be fucking Blizzard. I don't know what's sadder, that's Blizzard or that's actually DreamWorks.
They just look like Dream. I think they're trying to fucking imitate
Yeah,
the look
this
of
might
it.
be aping the style. I
Yeah,
have no
well,
fucking idea, but
It does look
either
awfully
way.
Big Hero 6, especially the first trailer for the game. With the kids at the museum.
Ugh.
The kids of the
Like
museum,
this
and they
game
aren't
has some
asking,
kind of
why is
story.
This whore, what is this prostitute doing here?
What is this hooker wearing these fucking yoga pants that are going so far up her ass they're wiping her pancreas?
Well, the gorilla's normal.
Yeah, the
It's
gorilla's
it's the
completely
girl that's
normal.
out of
Except for the
ordinary.
fact that
He's
he's
not
a
going to be
gorilla,
Vera fucking their fucking uterus and
he's a-
smashing it up against their liver.
but he's a fucking gorilla. Why is he a gorilla? I don't
Why
get
is
it.
this guy a gorilla? Is this still taking place on Earth? Why is it taking place on Earth? Why is it actually Earth? It's
I
clearly
guess
they
it's
were
like
trying
as
to-
much Earth as the Marvel Universe is
Yeah,
Earth.
they were trying to go for fucking like a mix of like the Incredibles and fucking all this other
Every DreamWorks movie ever made.
yes, and Disney CG and
And
Pixar.
of course, there's Asian grills. You got Asian grills. Guess what? You wouldn't even know they're fucking Asian aside from their names or their behavior. But here is who is this? May Epic May. It's just cute animu hottie.
Well, they're Korean, right?
There's
May.
Yeah.
that one's Chinese, and then the Korean chick, even more
Korean chick is the
objectified,
is the
is
fucking
the Korean video gamer chick.
yeah. It's like nerf this when you fucking use her ultimate. It's like
Oh,
ugh,
God.
ugh. But here I'm gonna play as her because she's a whore. But she's in a mech the whole time, so I don't get to know what her ass looks like too much. But she has some kind of she has like Gatling shotguns. Oh, are you? Oh, no, somebody else is
No,
playing.
I'm playing as the
Chinese gold farmer.
Chinese dirty knees.
Look at these. But the yeah, Chinese gold farmer, just like in fucking in real life, the comic that I'm not going to fucking read because I'm sure it's shit.
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 Yes.
I don't know where
It's
her tags
fucking-
are. Ultimates are self-destruct. Num 1 call mech. Boosters. Ooh, boosters. Defense matrix, well. Fusion cannons, passive eject. Oh. Okay, I guess. But yeah, this chick I'm sure is the chick in the mech, the Korean chick in the mech, who doesn't look even remotely Asian. I'm sure she has a fucking. She's wearing a tight suit. I can't see her ass, but I'm sure it's just ass gripping, anal
it's
gripping.
immaculate.
It is though, but most especially is that she actually has a fucking body that's in shape, which is
is
just super,
gross. It's
super
racist and
objectifying.
gross.
Well, heck, I like
Sexist.
the iron pumping Russian chick. I think she's hot too. Bring her along.
Yeah, I actually the problem hair.
She was the
chick-
one that was supposed to be
Problem
appealing to
You
people.
mean problem hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually do think she's hot too because she has hot muscle. Even though I can ignore the problem hair, but
if you can ignore the problem here.
she's so clearly just the heavy from TF2.
Problem heavy. Just give the heavy the problem hair.
Problem
Yes.
heavy.
It's just fucking. And you could probably give the heavy problem hair.
Right
Oh,
there.
I'm sure.
But there's somebody outside the fucking mech.
Yeah, wait. Oh yeah. Well, fucking
You're gonna have to fucking. Actually,
I died. I died.
Give him-
I can't
Give
be
him
dead.
horn-rimmed glasses.
That could have gone better.
Give him the big red's hair.
Oh yeah, that's what. I'm sure that
That would be
there's a hat
too
that just
ugly.
replaces your hair.
That would be too ugly.
The skins in this game suck too, by the way. It's like you can unlock new skins, and they're just no good. They're just.
I like the devil
shit.
one for the healer chick, the angel chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably one or two that's.
I like that one more than the vanilla one.
Oh fuck!
Vanilla one's good too because
Where's you?
fucking very
Wait.
it's very objective.
It looks like you're wearing ass-gripping snow pants. Hold on a second. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
well,
here's-
turn around. Turn the fuck around.
You have to get behind me then.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
you can't
just
see me,
completely
so.
ass. Yes, I'm right behind you.
Yeah, I'm trying to
just
stand
fucking-
behind you.
Here, wait. Yeah, I'm sure this whore is wearing just
Yes.
some skanky ass fucking.
She's very slim, which again
Oh, no.
is othering and
no.
very triggering.
So othering and triggering. This bitch can't do anything outside of her dumbass mech.
No, that's the whole point. Is you're supposed to be either in the mech or use the mech to fucking detonate. I can't do anything from this range.
Yeah, I'm already tired of playing this fucking gay class.
Yeah, I'm changing. Here's the fucking here's the sniper chick, Widowmaker.
Which, yeah,
Who's now
she
made
is
famous
just the
for
most
fucking mouth raping
jacking
tracer.
off. Yes,
Mouth raping tracer.
she's most well
That's
known from
canon.
fucking just.
That is now canon.
And her enlarging butt.
Fuck.
Yes, just. Oh yeah, that's right. Her ass actually gets bigger. I didn't know such a thing was possible.
Her ass
And that
even
was
more
actual Blizzard.
Yeah, that
wasn't
was
a
not-
fan thing.
That wasn't any fan thing. That was actually in the game, which was great. I thought that was.
I don't know. I assume it was an animation error. It's probably not even in the game anymore.
Yeah, I'm
didn't
sure
see
they
that.
coded that out. I remember it. I remember when the game was coming out, and I think they tried to be triggered by it, but ultimately no one gave a shit.
Nobody gives a shit what the Jews think.
Shit. This is actually, I like the movement style of this shit.
All systems checked out.
Oh shit. I actually got my mech back after it self-destructed.
Yeah, you get it back as soon as you charge up the self-destruct. You can get your mech back.
That's kind of cool. Ooh, I got armor.
Fuck that guy. There, we're fucking free. Go. Oh, fuck. That's why I don't like playing as a sniper, is because all
Yeah,
these
I don't.
require you to take land. You're supposed to take land. You can't do it as a sniper. Yeah, I could play as fucking Tracer.
Playing as this whore. Oh no, Problem Hair's coming after me. Well, Problem Hair has a lot of trouble hitting me. I don't really get it. I feel that Problem Hair is just fucking not. It does not have a very viable class. Like the Heavy's better in fucking TF2. Problem Hair is just a shittier version of the Heavy.
Here, I'm already here. Why am I alone?
I literally just died a few seconds ago. I was capturing their point.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I have a feeling the rest of the team's just gonna let us down.
Ellen's so good.
So finally, there's some tits in the new party page.
Yeah. And there's gonna
Finally.
be sex. There's gonna be sex.
You're fucking going back on the plot. Yeah, we
Yeah.
lost.
Did we lose now? I got an achievement. Decorated. Well played reward. What the fuck's that even mean? I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Play of the game.
Oh,
Problem-
Problem Hair. Problem Hair got play of the game.
Problem hair. Problem hair of the game.
Problem Hair of the game. Oh, they actually did a good job there. Fucking shooting people. Alright.
I'll be right back. Hang on.
Alright.
I'm voting for the only person.
Unfortunately, me and you should have been fucking on this.
I already want to fucking stop streaming, actually, because, I mean,
Tired of this game.
we
This
have,
gay ass game.
we have a very legitimate reason for me to be able to go and check the stream and confirm that the stream is correct. The stream is not coming correct by default. We have to have somebody, preferably me, because no one else is going to do it, fucking come to us and say, here's the problem, here's the solution. And I can't even explain it without us getting in trouble.
Yeah, fucking, we should cash out on that.
Prepare
I'm good for fucking. I gotta go open.
Yeah, so I mean, it's 6 o'clock in the morning too.
Oh, there's
I'm
that
just
too.
gonna turn off. I'm just gonna